Good afternoon.
I assume everybody's fit and well in terms of injuries. Can we expect to see major changes in terms of the starting 11 for this game?
Yes, still I don't decide. I still not decide the starting 11, but sure, I think it's a competition that maybe we used to give the possibility to play for some player. I think after a busy period in Premier League, replay, Champions League, always is important to assess every single player. But yes, like always, I told you all that for me always is going to play Tottenham. It's not about the name, it's about the collective. And I think to keep the performance and the motivation, I think it's so important. We have 24 players that are capable to play in different competitions.
You've had a couple of days now to reflect on Juventus. Some people are suggesting it was possibly the best performance by an away team from England in recent years. How do you assess that?
I think if you put the first 7 minutes, I think the performance was very good. It's true that was a little bit unlucky because, of course, the first goal that we conceded, that for me was clear offside, didn't help us to stay on the game early. And then it's true that we struggled a little bit in the next few minutes. But after that we conceded the second goal, the team was so confident and trust in the way that we play, and I think we start to dominate and play in the way that we wanted to play from the beginning, the game. And of course the performance was good, and I think on the end, to play in this way against Juventus with all that means to play in a stadium like Turin, and then because in the last 3 seasons they were a team that played 2 Champions League final, always is about to prize the team. But that was good, but we need to think that will be a massive battle, because of course Juventus have the capacity to win, not only in Turin, if not away from home, and of course still a lot of work to do, and we need to perform very well if we want to go to the next stage of the Champions League. I think now we are so focused in trying to keep this momentum, this form. Of course that we have all the players fit, exciting to play and be involved in the starting 11 to compete. I think we have ahead the FA Cup, Champions League and Premier League. And I think 3 important competitions, and of course now all the squads need to feel important and need to feel part of the. If we want to success on the end, all need to give their best, and of course they are going to have the opportunity to show their quality too.
You said you're going to make changes for this game, obviously, but it's still a massive switch of emphasis from going for a Champions League game in Turin against Juventus to the FA Cup at Scotland in Rochdale. Is there a risk of complacency there, possibly?
Well, I think it's a massive challenge for us to keep the same level. I think I will be a little bit upset if we are not capable to keep the same level of motivation, because after to play Newport, I think it's a good example. And if you don't learn after Newport, it's because you are not clever enough to understand that if you want to win title, if we want to compete for being one of the best team on Europe, the game is against Rochdale is important, like was against Juventus or was Manchester United, Liverpool or Newport. For me, when Tottenham play, it's about Tottenham, it's about the competition, and if the FA Cup is an important competition, that we have the possibility to go to the quarter-final if we are capable to perform in the way that we are competing and performance in the last months.
You spoke about your concerns at the pitch at Rochdale in the last week or so. How much easier has the game become now that they've relayed the pitch? It's a surface that you're more used to.
First of all, I want to apologize if some people in Rochdale, the chairman, or the people taking in a wrong way my comment. My comment always was about to care. First of all, the player of Rochdale, our player, the competition is a game that they are going all England watching on TV. And after the replay, I remember I was with my coaching staff and with Michael Flynn and all the coaching staff of Newport, and they showed me a picture from after the game. It was the Millwall game, no replay, and yes, wasn't in a great condition. And of course, I was concerned about the FA Cup, the football, and the image that we are going to send, but care for their player too, not only for my player. And then it's a lot of comment around Tottenham, but always I was very respectful. And now, when I watch through the Rochdale website, the picture and the videos, and I think I need to congratulate them because the effort was massive to put in the best condition the pitch to play without risk, and only thinking to have a great game, and the football is going to win. And then, of course, our performance will dictate who is going through to the next stage. But I think now all we win Rochdale, win the FA Cup, the FA win, and win, of course, Tottenham. And I think the conditions are fantastic. Congratulate them because the effort was massive. I know very well that they worked very hard to try to put in the best condition, and apologize again if someone taken in a wrong way my words.
Was it ever in your mind to have the tie switch to Wembley, if only for safety reasons?
No. Always was, of course, that in that moment when you asked me about the situation of the pitch, because you saw in pictures about the pitch, we were worried, but about the everyone. But we never talk, because after this day we receive, of course, the notification that they were able to change, relay the pitch, and they start to work very hard. But always I was confident and trust in they that are going to give their best to try to fix the problem.
I want to ask you about Toby Alderweireld. I know you've spoken about his injury situation, his comeback, etc. There have been lots of reports, though, saying he's in dispute with the club over his contract. Are you worried about losing the player?
I am going to speak about rumor. You know very well. I never speak about rumor. That is many rumors about different players on the media, and different rumor about myself too. And you know that I am not going to speak about the rumors.
Away from the cup competitions, you've got league fixtures coming up against Crystal Palace, Huddersfield, Bournemouth, and Newcastle, all teams around the bottom half of the table. You've said previously, very recently, that you think you can finish second. How big an opportunity will those games be after this game against Rochdale to put pressure on that second place?
Well, I think it's, for me, it's, the fixture is always difficult. If you are going to play the derby against Arsenal, or if you are going to play to Rochdale or Huddersfield or Crystal Palace, I think for me is how we take these games, and how we take everything that is going to happen. And I think for us it's a massive opportunity. Our challenge and our hope is to finish as higher possible. It's true that we are competing with big size, but we are confident in our quality. I think after to play against United, Liverpool, Arsenal, or Juventus, I think we show that we are capable to be consistent in our performance, and then win or no win. It's about football, that you know that you cannot control this, but yes, you can control your in the way that you are going. You prepare yourself to compete, and I think we are so happy, not only because we play well, we show quality, if not that we were always prepared to compete in our best version, and that is, if we are capable to keep and be consistent to the end of the season, sure that we are going to fight for achieve good things.
Roy Keane said this week when he was analysing Liverpool and Tottenham, he said for the last 10 years for those clubs to have won just one trophy each is, in his words, embarrassing. Do you think he's being unfair there, or is he hit the nail on the head?
No, he explained the reality. He explained the reality. And then the adjective that he put in this comment, I am not going to say nothing because it's his opinion. But I think Roy was... I love it to watch him to play because was a very passionate player, was a fantastic, but nothing to say about his opinion. I respect his opinion, but only describe the reality. And then if he puts some adjective in his comment, it's up to him. But, no, I respect him. I love it. I told again, I love it to watch how he played with passion and energy. Always, I was fantastic to watch him play.
I know you've spoken to club media about Ryan Mason, your reaction to his retirement. Is there any potential in future for him to be invited back to the club in maybe a coaching role?
Yes, it's only 3 days that he announced, but of course, personally, and of course the club, I know very well that we love him. And of course that we will be open the door for him. First of all, he need to be now calm, relax, and thinking, spend time with his family, and try to prepare himself. But I am sure that he's going to take the right decision, and we are going to help if we need our advice. And of course, I think I told you that he's a bright brain, football brain. He's very smart people, very clever. And of course, if he decide to go in the way to be a coach or do another thing in football, I think he has the capacity to learn, capacity to do anything that he wants to do in the future, sure. But the door is open for him always.
Mauricio, in the first game against Newport, in the first half, did your players get a real shock at the energy and intensity that Newport showed? And in a way, is that a good thing because it will get you better prepared for this match?
Yes, I think it was a good... It's good because... we were capable to draw on the end and then to play the replay, and now the possibility to play again in this stage of the FA Cup. And I think it's what I told before, it's important to learn. I think we saw again Newport is a good example. If we are not capable to change that and or to find a way to stay motivated and in the same level of Rochdale, like I told you, I am going, and we are all going to have, we will be upset about the situation because we are aware what happened when you play FA Cup, and of course I understand that it's difficult to find, but if we think only that is the FA Cup, is the competition, and don't care if we play against one or another team. That is the best way to try to find your motivation and say, okay, we have the possibility to go to the quarterfinals, and that is, for me, is the motivation is there. It's not to play in one or another pitch, one or another club, or in front with different names on the team, no?
So if you were to win against Rochdale, you then have a quarter-final. If you were to win that, you have 2 home games. Surely this is your best chance of winning a trophy this season, the FA Cup?
No, of course, that I agree with you. That is one chance to be close to win a title, no? And then, of course, today Wembley is like home, and that is a little maybe advantage, no? Because we play a lot of games there, and now start to feel that like home. But no, but will be difficult always. I think we need to be focused now in Sunday. That will be tough, and that the most important is forget all that happened in Juventus or the previous game in Arsenal. No time, because we don't have time to enjoy about to win the derby or win or the draw and how we play in Champions League. Now is be focused and connected in a different game, different competition. That will be tough, but for me will be more tougher game than Juventus or Arsenal, because it's this challenge, no, to be motivated to play in a competition that we want to go further, but we need to this type of game. You need to performance in your best if you want to win.
Those of us who come here regularly often hear you talk about Tottenham being a project. In the last month, with the matches that you have played and won and come through with a draw at Juventus, a draw at Liverpool, wins against Manchester United and Arsenal, how far has that project actually moved on? How much progress have you made in the last month?
Well, I think, like always, we talk in football, no? To win games, you can win games during one season, and then to win titles, you need to be consistent. And it's true that now we are competing better, and we are showing that we are more consistent than the previous season. That is a big step for us. If we are capable not only to have some period being consistent, if not during 10 months, to have the capacity to be consistent in our performance, I think we will be very close to win titles. I think this season, from the beginning, we knew very well that will be tough, because from White Hart Lane to move to Wembley and be consistent in Wembley, you know, always the team was from the beginning unsettled. But not only the team, was our fans the same and everything, and always we start the season with many doubts from outside, and that maybe affect the inside. And I think at the moment we are doing a fantastic season. If we put all the circumstances that happened from the beginning, and that is why I told you we are more mature today, and I think we are more prepared to compete, and we are more closer maybe to win title in the next few seasons, because we are going to move to our new stadium, our new home, and always I think will be very helpful for the team to achieve all that we want.
And one last question from me. You often talk about the confidence of the players. What about your confidence in the last month in particular? When you see how well your team has performed, does it make it easier for you to make decisions because you're feeling 100% in control?
That is an aspect that is very good. Your question, because no one asks how you feel, Mauricio. No, the manager always looks that we can cope with everything, and we are human too. And but our job is to care about the player. I am a positive person that try to care for everyone, and we feel very painful when you need to take decision. We have all the squad fit now, and it's not easy to put 3-4 players out of the squad, player on the bench, and I know for us it's very painful, but that is my job, and sometimes it's easier when you have few player or player injured, but it's easy to do the squad. But when you have all the player fit, always is you feel pain with the players that are out. But that is football, and they understand that is football, and then it's my decision. But I am always positive person, manager, confident in our job. We win when we draw, when we lose. I think the rest will not affect myself or my belief or my self-belief. Of course, that you are more or less happy when your shop is good or is not so good, but always trying to improve and learn and improve and learn and improve, and always concerned about the next. The next is difficult. After Saturday, after to beat Arsenal, because we deserve to win, because we play so well. But Saturday night, we were talking with the coaching staff, okay, to prepare Juventus and this and that and that. But we never stop and make a break to say, okay, enjoy about that what we do a few hours ago. But that is our passion, is our job, and we understand very well what happened, or everything that happened.
Okay, finish with Faye and Ellie. Faye.
How are you, Mauricio?
I am very good, thank you.
Excellent. I'm now going to ask you about one of your players. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Harry Kane, I know you get asked often, but Clive Allen was talking about his season record of 49 goals for Tottenham and the chance of Harry Kane breaking that. He's on 33 now, that's 2 less than he had last season, and it's only February. Do you think he can break it?
No entiendo qué es lo que puede romper.
Es un récord. Un récord about 49 goals.
Is about?
Clive Allen's 49 goals in one season. Can Harry Kane break it?
Yes. For me, Harry Kane is capable of everything, to everything. I hope that maybe can break this record too, and because I trust in him, and because I know very well, and we are seeing him every day working, I can tell you that he's capable of everything in football, Harry. If one player is capable of everything, it's him, because his mentality, his determination, and of course his talent.
Ellie, last one.
Lucas Moura, is he fit enough to start at the weekend?
Yes, we are thinking into maybe to give the possibility to start the game. We are thinking, it's in our head. He's working very hard. We are pushing him. Yes, I think we are thinking we need to assess him tomorrow and see how we can do. But we are so happy with him in the way that he's working, and maybe he have the possibility to play. Yes.
You were talking there about players, how tough it is to leave certain players out. Fernando Llorente hasn't been in the last couple of matchday squads. Is Sunday, if he plays, a potential chance to get some of that confidence back?
Yes, I think it will be important for him if he have the chance to play Sunday. Harry, after the game, he suffered some knocks, and of course it's one of the possibilities that start with Fernando, Sunday. And of course, if he is going to play, it's another possibility to show his quality and of course to have more lucky than the last game.
You choose to pick Harry on Sunday. Is he fit to play? You just said he took some knocks.
Yes, because after he twisted his ankle, he received some knocks, and today we need to assess tomorrow. And if he's fit, maybe it's the possibility to play. If not 100%, maybe it's good. If not for playing 90 minutes, it's good to be on the bench. Or if we see that it's not capable, maybe to play, I don't know, half an hour or 45 minutes or 20 minutes, stay here, like with all the players that we made the same, to assess. We need to assess him tomorrow. Is it possible to be on the squad or not?
But you're not worried about him versus Crystal Palace?
No, we are not worried. But of course that the effort that he made in the last few weeks was amazing, and of course that we need to care,